I mean, are you still gonna do the remote?
No.
We have to remain true for the people out there.
Yes. It's all about authenticity. All about
I don't
fucking
know.
authenticity. Sorry, I'm just plucking up.
Authenticity?
Authenticity. Alright?
To authenticity.
To authenticity, to pen and paper.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, it is really nice.
That's a good one.
It's got a good.
Very silky.
I like the candy nose. And welcome to whiskey tasting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
A podcast about drinking whiskey.
With women who don't look
I
like
just wanna
whiskey.
see something.
Well, when I googled, here I'll show you because I still have it open. It was surprising. None of them. It was
Okay, keeps going.
like none of it was what I
See?
was looking for.
See?
Yeah, so you do look like women who drink
You
whiskey.
have such a stereotype in mind.
What do you mean? I was expecting some really fucked up looking people.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Fine.
Also on the pictures. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Now this is all the money Niska gave us in advance. You give it back to him, tell him the job didn't work out. We're not thieves. Well, we are thieves. Point is, we're not taking what's his.
Some men just want to see the world burn.
Badges. We ain't got no badges. We don't need no badges. I don't have to show you any stinking badges.
And thus, welcome to How Do I Rob This, the podcast where we plan the perfect heist. With me, as always, is the smooth criminal from South Africa.
The smooth criminal. My name's Oskar Brown.
I couldn't decide between smooth and smoothest, so I went.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
That's thank you.
You're
And,
the- let's
and
say
the eloquent gentleman on my left.
Sebastian Weissbach, and you might have heard her in the quotes section of the show. Say your name.
Okay. Well, my name is Lee. And shall I start introducing myself, or do you want to
Yes.
do that?
No, please start introducing
No,
yourself.
I'm new to Berlin. Actually, I work as a video editor, and I do a lot of cosplay. I love fries a lot, and apparently now I'm into criminal stuff. Thanks to you.
Well, I mean, that's what we do. We lure innocent girls into the heist lounge and then get them into the criminal underworld that has become the center of our life. So, going by the rule that every episode is someone's first episode, let's explain the show a bit. So, in the show, we are planning the perfect heist from month to month. One of us will come up with a score or target. We've got 3 rules. Number 1, we always get away with it. Number 2, we don't kill people. And number 3, we only steal from people that deserve to be stolen from.
Which is a matter of perspective, but yes.
For you, basically everyone. Or
Oh, trust me, today, they really deserve to be stolen from.
I'm so excited.
So yeah, I came up with the score today. So, today's heist is called Pen and Paper. And it takes us back to the 19th century.
Wait, is this a history podcast?
Oh no.
okay.
I just want to give some backstory.
All
on
right.
the
Okay,
heist.
I'm ready. I thought I had to steal something in the past.
Oh no, we're not time traveling yet. I think we'd need to steal a DeLorean first.
All right.
Okay, 19th century. The year is 1852 and the British Royal Navy loses one of their expedition vessels, the HMS Resolute. It was abandoned in 1854. However, the ship was found a year later by an American whaler. It was outfitted for the journey home and sent back to England in 1855 as a sign of goodwill from the President and the people of the United States.
Should I be making notes? I just want to know whether any of
It's
these
fine.
dates. Am I going to be tested on? Is this going to be on the test?
It might be on the final exam, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so
Can you print it out for me?
you'll get the Cliff Notes advance.
Okay, thank you.
So, Queen Victoria had the ship decommissioned and ordered it to be taken apart, and from the timbers of the ship, a piece of furniture was crafted. That piece of furniture is now known as the Resolute Desk. It stands in one of the securest locations on the planet, and we're going to take it, yes. We're going to steal the desk of the President of the United States of America.
The desk.
Easy one.
The desk, the one that stands in the Oval Office.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so a couple of facts.
Yes, go on then.
It hasn't always been in the Oval Office.
Wait, you know which desk we're talking about, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still some Bill Clinton on it.
I don't know what's worse, the thought of Bill Clinton's
spunk, to put it bluntly, or Donald Trump's greasy hands?
Yeah, okay. Let's. So there's a couple of things to bear in mind. It hasn't always been in the Oval Office. Actually, the first time it came to the Oval Office was under President Kennedy. Not every president has used it. Actually, after Kennedy was
And
assassinated...
not every president has used it.
Yeah. So actually, after President Kennedy was assassinated, it was part of the Smithsonian Museum.
Okay.
And then it was transferred back to the White House, I think under Reagan.
Okay.
Even after, not every president used it. George Bush Sr. didn't. But Clinton, Obama, and Trump are all using the desk in the Oval Office. So I know for a fact it can be moved in and out of the Oval Office without too much of a hassle. Mm-hmm. Just something to bear in mind for later, potentially. You can buy a replica desk for like 4,500 euros, including shipping.
Oh,
And the
good to know.
replica weighs in at 125 kilograms, roughly. So let's say there's some KFC in the desk. We might also add that at the present time of recording, President of the United States of America is, I know it sounds ridiculous, Donald J. Trump. So there might be some KFC left in the desk.
Why do I feel like this podcast is going to involve us replacing the president of the United States? Like,
Well, I mean, we're just spitballing at the moment. So yeah, we can remove the desk from the Oval Office without too much of a hassle. 125 kilograms, so we'll need like 3 or 4 people to carry it. And we
does
could
it come into
technically-
parts? Like, is there an IKEA manual about how to take this thing apart? Like when the good people of the HMS
Yes.
Resolute, put this thing together. Excellent carpenters in the Royal Navy, I must say.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
did
Well, they
come
needed
up
to
with a
fix the
manual?
ships.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it can be taken apart, but I wouldn't be surprised actually because a
We're
foot.
not well prepared.
Well, twice in history, a foot has been installed to the desk to make it higher. Ronald Reagan.
Well, that's a bit stupid.
one of-
Having a desk with only 2 feet, thing would wobble the whole time.
It was it was a bit of a comeback.
Oh, I know
for the
what we're going to do. We're going to
for
put
the-
it. We're
for the
going to put a third
Independence
foot
War.
on this thing.
So Ronald Reagan had it prepared a bit higher because he would knock his knees on the desk.
Oh, is he a tall man?
Yes, apparently.
How tall is Donald Trump?
Tall, I think.
Is he?
I think so.
Okay.
We can settle that in our first research break. So yeah, that's the basic stat line of Heist. Ideas, suggestions?
Just that it's a very big jump compared to the last heist where you robbed the Gemüsedöner, and now we're going to America.
Yeah, we'll go big or go home.
Yes.
I'm sure someone has eaten a doner at that table.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like it would have been actually John F. Kennedy. No, that was a bit before the dinner time. But he was friends with the Berlin mayor at the time.
Was it his wife that brought it out? I mean, she was the stylish one of the two, right? He
Yeah.
was too busy being president and that,
That
sort of
actually
thing.
might have been the case.
Okay.
Like it didn't say
Yes.
in my research, but like I feel like it might have been Jackie Kennedy, yes. Because it is a very stylish desk. I can.
Is it the same desk? So the biggest reference I have to it in the moment is from that series that's on Netflix that everyone watches. Oh yes, look at that.
House of Cards.
House of Cards, exactly. Yes, everyone's watching House of Cards at the moment, right? Is that the one in House of Cards?
I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched? Have you?
No,
have
I'm
you
more
watched
of a
House of
Voltron
Cards?
man.
I haven't watched it, no.
What?
No.
Oh,
I always wanted to.
I can't recommend it.
Okay, then I won't.
Is it because of child molesting?
I obviously haven't watched the series properly.
No, Kevin Spacey. I'm talking about Kevin Spacey.
Oh, yes, of course, yes. No, and yes.
Oh, I see.
No, and yes, okay.
Okay, so... Okay, then I'm just going to assume it's the same desk. And you can order a replica anyway, so that's
Yes,
fine.
and
Okay.
for not much, like including shipping, like 4,500 euros is what we're looking at.
But we don't
and they
want
are
a replica.
they are readily available. Well, we can. So the thing is, we can replace the desk, take the
yeah,
original, and
yeah.
sell the original to I
Yeah.
don't know
To who?
the
Yeah.
Russians, Hillary Clinton.
You know who I think needs one? Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump himself.
How can we...
Oh, so we're selling the desk to Donald Trump
Yeah,
himself?
I think so.
Okay.
I think he would buy it. Either that or maybe Putin
Yeah, yeah. Even North Korea, I think.
to North Korea.
We'd ruin the entire country. But I think
You don't think the economy of North Korea could buy the desk
I think we're looking at a price of upside $1 million.
for the original?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, easily $1
$1
million.
million what? It doesn't
Euros,
matter.
dollars.
Euros, dollars.
Euro and dollar are pretty
Better
close,
not
aren't
yen.
they?
Yeah, but still, it'll be like, I don't know, 890,000 euros if we sell it
Okay,
for $1 million.
Let's say, okay, let's make it $1 million.
Yes.
So we look less suspicious.
Because we could be in
Americans.
Americans.
Yeah.
We could be Americans.
Yeah.
I could be American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all could be Americans.
But
Yeah.
how do we want to prove that it's a real one and not a replica?
Bill Clinton.
Yeah, we have a DNA checked.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like also there would be some scars on the desk, like Kennedy's children playing under it. Like time would just have taken its toll on it.
Yeah, makes
like,
total sense. Yeah.
Something that wouldn't be noticeable on the replica at first. I feel like Donald Trump wouldn't notice if we replaced the desk. I feel like he wouldn't notice if we replaced his wife.
So you're suggesting we could replace the desk with like something we bought from IKEA for like 13 euros and he wouldn't notice?
And he would be like, "Oh,
But
nice."
I feel like the rest of the staff might notice.
Maybe. Okay.
So actually, it's for us. It's good that Donald Trump is the president right now because
Absolutely.
it's in our
So-
favor. Yeah.
So here's a question. Do we heist the table while he's in the White House, or do we wait for one of his golf weekends?
We don't have to wait very long then.
No, absolutely. We could go on a weekend when he's playing golf.
Right.
Or we could take the desk when he's at the White House.
How often is he playing golf? Is he playing every weekend? I'm not a Trump specialist.
Oh no,
You are.
we're huge Trump supporters.
Okay.
Huge. I also always
I
choose
figured.
Toad in Mario Kart. That's a bit of a topical reference this week. It might not be relevant when the podcast is out.
Yeah, I also don't watch the news, so.
Oh, okay. So essentially, Stormy Daniels said in her book, Trump's penis looks like the mushroom character in Mario Kart.
Did she really come out and
She-
say that?
yes.
That's amazing.
That's Toad.
What I love the most about this is that Stormy Daniels plays Mario Kart.
But she has kids.
She has kids.
Yes.
Man, imagine being her kid. Do you think she would help?
Don't imagine being her kid.
Do you think she'd help in the desk thing?
Look, if we're looking for an inside man or woman, we should get Melania Trump on the case. She would
Yeah.
100% help us.
Yeah.
Do you think she would help us sell it to her husband?
No.
No.
But she would help us sell it to anyone else.
Okay.
Literally anyone else.
Okay.
Does she want us to free her with the money? Maybe.
I don't think it's enough to support her lifestyle.
No, probably not.
I mean, that's
But better
I
than
assume the
nothing.
reason why she does what she does, right?
But she just wants to get back. I think she would resell it to LeBron James,
Ooh,
whom Trump had a Twitter fight with,
yes.
kind of recently.
Okay. So what we can assume is that there's going to be plenty of buyers for this desk.
Yes.
So it's going to, in a bidding war, we're going to look for an asking price of $1 million.
At least, yes.
Okay, at least.
Maybe a starting bid.
Oh, that's the starting bid?
Yes.
But
Okay.
we can't make this public.
No, but like we can still auction. I feel like there's a huge amount of illegal auctioning going on.
Okay.
Do you think it'll be worth more as in, okay, just a question, as in like one whole piece?
Yes.
Or lots of people would like to own a piece of the desk?
That is good.
Okay.
Especially if we
also
do
be
it, if
easier
we
to
make,
carry
because like
it.
it was part of the HMS Resolution, right?
Resolute.
Resolute,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so imagine we blew up the thing with a cannonball, just to make it more authentic, and then we sell the pieces.
Sell them back to the Queen, maybe.
Interesting. Interesting. I feel like there'd be a lot of people who'd be interested in buying a piece, because you know, if it's a whole, you can only sell it once.
Okay.
But if it's in pieces,
But if we want to fire a cannon at it, we still need to smuggle it out of the White House in one piece,
or get a cannon into the White House,
which I feel
and I
would
feel
get
like
us killed.
there might already be a cannon in the White House.
Well, they have anti-aircraft missiles on the lawn.
They have anti-aircraft missiles
Yes.
on the lawn. Okay.
But if we
So,
shoot an anti-aircraft
I've seen a house
missile,
fly, but I ain't never seen a wooden desk fly.
Okay, but here's the thing: if we get a replica in,
Yes.
we can also get the real desk out
Yes.
in the same package.
Okay.
So that would be one plan. Like clearly, we can't go in armed because security would kill us.
No chance.
Yeah, we have to be very elegant about this. So, should we take a research break, maybe?
I think so.
Feels like we've reached a dead spot here. Okay, so let's gonna take a short break, and we'll be back after the pause.
I need to go to the loo.
Yep.
You can leave it running.
All right. We are working on this together, right?
Yes, exactly.
That's what
It's teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, we're back in 3, 2, 1.
And we are back from our research break. So, co-heisters, what have we got?
You start.
I've got to start.
Well, I can start.
I just spent most of my time on Twitter looking at Donald Trump, just being flabbergasted by the fact that he's even the president. Well, I mean, so, okay,
That's occurred to you now,
yes.
in 2018.
Yes. It's a good time, though, because every time a president changes, good things happen. No, every time this president will change, a new one comes in, and they're allowed to remodel the White House.
Ooh, okay.
And they're
that's
allowed
good.
a budget of $1.5 million to remodel.
And you want to say that while they're remodeling the Oval Office, the Resolute Desk will probably not be in it?
Yeah, well, they don't have to keep it. Also, once a year, the whole Oval Office is, the whole top floor is repainted. Well, they repaint the whole White House once a year. In which case, and they move all the furniture out.
That's a good one.
Also, they so the whole thing is run by a maintenance department, but it's all subcontractors because they don't have anyone permanently on staff. And each year, the maintenance budget is somewhere between $750,000 and $1.6 million. So I feel like the perfect heist actually would just be to get the contract to.
Okay.
Easy.
So no, they move it all out there and repaint it. And also
Okay.
the best time to do it is when they change president, which will be a time of celebration in the country anyway. And
Certainly.
everyone will be free and free spirit and feeling optimistic, and it's a great time. And then if a desk goes missing, they're like, who cares?
Okay.
That's what I found out.
That's good.
Also, President Trump only follows 47 people on Twitter, which was great.
I presume 3 of them are his daughter.
Yes, and he follows Mike Pence 3 times, which is quite interesting.
So it's at VP Mike Pence.
Yes.
It's Mike Pence personal.
Yes.
And Mike Pence, governor of
Something
Pennsylvania?
like that. Yeah, which is great. Like, I just, yeah. But one of
And
them...
it's Mike Pence's comedy channel, hence the Pence.
Hence the Pence. I hope so. No, one of them is actually the famous South African golfer, Gary Player.
Sounds like a player to me.
You've never heard of him, have you?
No.
No, okay. I've met him. And I feel like, look, he's only one of 47 people.
All right.
I feel like I could have access to Gary Player.
Okay.
I mean, it's the closest thing we have of all, like, I've got 3 chances of being connected to Mike Pence, all of which I don't have. But Gary Player, I'm South African.
That's your 2 degrees of Donald Trump.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
That's it. That's
Can we
all I've
work
got.
with that?
Yeah, we
I can work with Gary Player.
Let's throw in
But
a
we've
bit
got to
more.
see what you guys have got,
Yeah,
and then we're going to
Lee, what
combine
have you
that.
got?
Okay, I thought about how we can get in there the quickest. And I thought maybe we could get Melania Trump as an ally. And I found out that she has a secret hobby, and it's gardening. And I thought it's easier to become part of the gardening stuff.
How
than
secret
the-
is this hobby?
Probably not that secret when it's on the internet, but it's as the best I could find.
Was
And
it
I
top
thought-
5 things you didn't know about Melania Trump?
No, I think gardening for us is easier than becoming one of the security stuff,
Yeah, okay.
Just and
Because they are
What
secrets, they are
kind of
secret.
gardening does she
Also-
do though? Like, does she grow her own weed, or does she do
Probably,
she's like
probably.
does like basil and mint, or is she like I do orchards?
I feel like it would be simpler. She strikes me as a
that's
simple
too secret to be on the internet.
Okay.
It's just it's a secret.
But
hobby.
different types of gardeners need different types of spades, if you know what I mean.
one. Okay.
You don't know what I mean.
No.
I don't know what I mean either. So,
Okay.
but it's just important to note that.
Okay, so something else we may want to roll with if we're looking for an inside man.
Yeah.
2 other candidates. Actual VP Mike Pence.
How are we going to get to Mike Pence? Same
Okay.
problem as we had earlier.
Okay, fine. Let's sideline Mike Pence for a while.
Okay.
Probably John Kelly, Chief of Staff at the White House, John Kelly, who is probably I think it's the Washington Post op-ed, who recently came out saying that there's essentially a secret group at the White House stopping Trump from being the most Trump. And people presume it's the Chief of Staff, John Kelly.
You know a lot more about this than we do. So if you say John
Yes,
Kelly,
Kelly.
John
We go
Kelly's
with
the
it.
man, then I'll have to believe
We
you.
follow
Like, I
you.
mean, we can get Melania Trump, but I feel like John Kelly would also get involved. Like, he'd be totally
The
fine.
more the better,
With
right?
the desk being in safe hands. Yes.
Oh, the
And they
desk
don't
is
have-
going to be in safe hands. We're going to sell it to Vladimir Putin.
After we shot it to pieces with a cannon.
Right. Okay. Well, we don't have to do the cannon thing. I mean, it's just an idea.
But just bearing in mind, if we get it to, I think it's Edinburgh or Glasgow, where they fire off a cannon at, I think, 2 p.m. every day. It's a thing, somewhere in Scotland.
Okay.
So if we can get the desk to Scotland, we can just shoot it to pieces right there. So we don't need to worry about the cannon. But just,
I don't think they look.
okay, let's not worry too much about the cannon.
They
for the moment.
fire the cannon, but they don't have an actual cannonball in
I think we can get a cannonball into the cannon.
there. Okay.
After we've taken out the Resolute Desk from the White House, I think getting a cannonball into a cannon, should be too much of a hassle.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Lee, anything else?
Well, just in case we can't find an alley, because it can happen, right?
Okay.
There are tours for the White House. You can, yeah. And
People go on tours of the White House.
Yeah,
it's-
you can totally tour
can
it.
apply for a tour. It might work. You have to wait about 6 months or something to get there. But you can actually apply for a tour to the White House, and maybe this is a way to get close to it, and maybe...
And then what? Like you just walk through, and
Yeah.
he's sitting there working at his desk,
I
and
think
then
it's
you're
a
like,
self-guided tour.
It's
self-guided
better
tour?
than your
Would probably
Twitter search.
We probably have some Secret Service personnel looking at us. So there's no, something I looked up, because I looked up the tours as well. There's no restrooms at the White House.
That's what I was thinking, because I thought we could maybe get in there and then fake the identity of some of the staff members or even Trump's kids, like dressing up
Hang on.
as his daughter.
I'm taking
His-
the slutty one.
Did you look up the same?
No, but you're a cosplayer, so I thought
Yeah,
maybe
I thought
if-
about dressing up as his daughter.
So we're talking not Ivanka.
Come on.
Ivanka, hang on a second.
I wasn't.
You do know he seems to be sexually attracted to his daughters. So
That's why this is such a good plan. Because I was looking up at, so if we go for Ivanka Trump,
yes.
do you think you can...
I wasn't looking for Ivanka. I was looking for the
No,
other
no,
one,
no.
for Tiffany.
He hates Tiffany.
Oh, then we go for Ivanka.
Yeah, you got to go Ivanka.
Okay. I can do that. I can grow my hair.
Okay, so Ivanka Trump cosplay, that's on the menu. Good, I like it. So Trump's birthday is on June 14th. Lee, how's your singing?
Can you do the national anthem, the American one?
What I
think
want,
should just
what I
specify
want
that.
is Happy Birthday, Mr. President, in cosplay as Trump's daughter,
This is great. This is great.
which would give us a time window of 42 seconds to remove the desk from the Oval Office.
Is he still there, or is he in bed or something? Like,
We lure him out.
like, do you like what?
Okay, so I've got a couple of things. Have you got anything else?
No, it's fine.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so let's see.
So keen.
Who might have
so
a?
keen.
Would you feel free to interrupt me?
Yeah,
You know?
we will.
Okay, good. So, who might have a beef with Donald Trump? Any huge black man? You know who happens to be a huge black man at the moment? The chef at the White House. A man named Andre Rush, who can bench press 700 pounds.
How much does Donald Trump weigh?
A little less than that. So I was thinking, if we can bake you into a cake dressed as Ivanka Trump, and we might, casually deliver it into the White House in a huge box, because it's a birthday surprise.
We're gonna need a bigger box.
We're going to need a bigger box, yes. Granted, Captain. We could get the cake out,
Yeah.
put the desk in, and then just roll the box out. So here's the thing. The layout of the White House. The Oval Office is located...
This sketch looks professional.
Thank you.
I looked that up too.
In the West Wing. West Executive Avenue Northwest is closest, and I feel like we could exit via the kitchen staff there. They could just pick us up.
The kitchen
Because
stuff?
otherwise, well, we'd need mode of transport because you can't park near the White House.
And all of the kitchen staff are involved in this.
No, but like, let's get the chef in. And
Why am I imagining the chefs from South Park? Like,
he's hang on,
it's the same person, right?
pretty much.
You've got a picture of the chef?
Oh yeah.
It's the chef from South Park.
But look at his arms; he's so buff,
He really is. He's amazing.
and he would certainly want to get back at Donald Trump.
Who's the little white boy next to him?
Just I don't know. Read the inscription on the picture. What is that? Focus around Russia. I don't know. Whomever it is. So that we think we'd be close to West Executive Avenue Northwest. Something else? I think we could transport the desk directly into the Rose Garden. Because there's a door from the Oval Office leading to the Rose Garden. An ideal opportunity would be the Easter egg hunt on Easter, because that happens on the South Lawn.
I thought it's his birthday.
I thought so too.
Well, just
He doesn't know that.
throwing out. Oh, absolutely not.
Or it's an Easter cake.
If we rolled in a cake and Ivanka Trump jumped out of it singing "Happy Birthday, Mr. President,"
Like,
he
he's
would
gonna
not
be okay
care if
with
it's his
that?
birthday or not.
Okay.
100%.
Is he still
Or
going to
we
be
sing Happy Easter.
Is he going to be
Yeah.
president in Easter next year?
We're just gonna have to go with that.
Okay.
Like, it's,
We just have to assume the
there's
worst.
a couple of ifs involved.
Okay.
What?
Let's say he's not in jail by then.
Okay. But they don't have an election coming up before then.
No, that's just the midterms, and he might be in prison after the Mueller investigation. So, no. But next election is November 2020.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I have. If you want to work with that. Oh yeah, something else I had, like, maybe we can actually get Trump to tweet out he wants the desk removed. So the desk might be in a hallway just for us to grab. Also, just a crazy idea. And there is 6 exact replicas of the desk in presidential libraries. So if we could somehow convince the White House staff there's been a mix-up and the actual Resolute Desk is in a White House library, in a presidential library.
Oh,
We could-
the old double bluff, exactly
Yeah.
like in episode...
No.
Oh, sorry, yes,
That's
of
okay.
course.
Never mind. So we could just swap the desks out and grab them from the library, which I feel it would be easier. Like, just like, that's my 3 ideas, essentially.
Right. So there's a lot going on right now. So
It's a lot to process, actually.
So we're going to convince Donald Trump that it's his birthday on Easter. we're gonna bake a giant cake with you inside of it.
With yes.
Okay, all we need to convince Donald Trump it's his birthday on Easter is a phone call from Putin. And if he's bidding on the desk, which I feel
will do
would
it?
be, he will do it. He will totally do it.
Wait, you mean? Wait, how would that convince him? I don't understand.
If Putin were to call him and congratulate him on his birthday on Easter,
You mean like Donald Trump is just like, okay, it's my birthday.
yeah, it must be. Look, if the boss says so,
Okay. Like then you just shut up and accept it's your birthday.
yeah. And I feel like Trump at this point, he's,
If everyone thinks it's his birthday, then maybe he thinks it too. If all his stuff
Yeah.
is
yeah.
cheering for him, then he's
I think we
too
just need to-
excited. And
I think we just need to convince him once that it's his birthday, and then after that, everyone will have to play along.
Yeah, also, we can start to everyone like, yeah, it's a fun prank. Melania can get him something. Because she'll be in on the heist.
Everyone will be. I still feel like our greatest ally in this whole thing is going to be Donald Trump himself. He's either gonna make this impossible or he's gonna make this the easiest heist
yeah,
ever.
it's a
Okay.
50-50 chance.
Okay, so here's what we do. We tell Donald Trump he can partake in the Easter egg hunt. Just by,
Goody, Easter egg hunt, Easter egg hunt. Yes, it's gonna be huge.
just by telling him, look, if it's your birthday, you can go Easter egg hunting too. And he'll be like, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I've told so many lies in my time as president. I can just go with this one.
Wait, he doesn't join the Easter hunt
No.
Easter hunt normally?
No. Normally not, no.
You
He's
know
too
that?
supervising.
Who hunts for it?
Kids.
Where do they get the kids?
Somewhere in Washington, they just pick them up on the street. The fuck do I know?
Well, it might be important.
Do you think we should get kids in on the heist?
No, you can't trust kids.
Certainly not.
No. Well, I'm just wondering. So, okay. Wait.
Somewhere in Washington.
Okay.
From some Washington school.
All right. Okay, so we're still going with the whole we're baking a huge cake thing. I feel
I
like,
think that's best.
and you're gonna cosplay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I got
Okay.
this. Yeah, I'm good with makeup, and I will grow my hair, so it's gonna be an easy one.
Thank you for taking that for us. Okay, so
I'm your girl.
no, you're Trump's little girl.
Better
Oh
not.
dear. Oh
Just
dear.
for 40 seconds.
42 seconds.
42.
It's a lot of
It's
time.
the longest Trump can last.
Yeah.
I feel.
I'm so speechless from that. That is one of the dirtiest things I've ever heard you say. Good lord. So we're baking a giant cake.
Andre Rush, chef of the White House, will bake the giant cake.
Okay.
We can design it. I feel like we could design
But how do I get in the cake then?
it. How do strippers get into cakes?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We've hired strippers for the last heist. I feel like we could just ask them.
Do you know how people...
I'm sure
I'm
they
I'm
just
imagining-
thinking, I don't have a problem with getting in the cake, more with security or something.
Oh no, but security will know. Like if the White House chef brings in the cake, and we're just sort of pushing it around in the West Wing.
They're not worried?
No,
They're not
they
like,
can scan the cake.
what's in the cake?
They probably have like a body scanner.
They're like,
And they're like,
oh,
that's a hot
huge
cake?
Yeah. Oh, it's just a cake with someone inside. Fine, happens every day at the White House. Usually it's a KFC bucket with a stripper inside.
Okay. So, like, no one's actually going to be terribly concerned about this.
No, if the White House chef is involved.
Yeah. So, I feel like seeing as he's, the strongest man at the White House, can we also get him to move the
Yes,
desk
please. Like if
by
it's,
himself? Like, can he desk press that thing right out into the open?
by a long shot, he can bench press like thrice that.
So, wait. Okay, I don't use the imperial system. He
Yes.
can bench press 800 pounds. How much is that in
700
kilograms?
pounds and the desk weighs 250.
What's
Easy.
that in kilograms?
125 vaguely. It's a bit more, I think. I feel like also like there might be some stuff on the desk. Maybe we're looking at 150 kilograms, and he can bench press over 300 kilograms.
He can bench press
Bench
over
press.
300.
Yes, bench press.
Right. Okay, that's impressive. So he's gonna move this desk out of there for us.
Yes, into the box with a cake spin in.
Okay.
So we get the cake delivered to the bedroom.
Yes.
I'm having the hardest job,
We know.
Are you okay with this?
Just think of Toad.
Yes.
Just remember, you can say no at any point, and it won't make a difference.
Well,
You say will or won't?
It won't make a difference.
Yeah,
Doing it for the money.
that's how it goes with the girls in Trump. You can say no at any moment, but it won't make a difference.
Oh dear. So we wheel the cake
Yes.
into the bedroom.
It,
Is it
come,
very
it comes
early
in a
in the
giant
morning?
gift box.
It comes in a. It must be a giant gift box. In fact, we should know the dimensions of this gift box now.
Drew, should we take another research break?
All right.
Dimensions of the dimensions.
You good? Need more whiskey?
Just a little bit.
Right to yourself.
Thank you.
I don't feel like pouring drinks today. I've lost my confidence in pouring drinks.
I understand. Still want some more?
Oh, yeah, I'll take a sip.
Cool.
My students have taken their toll on me. Yes, thank you. Okay, we're ready. Back from break in 3, 2, 1. And we are back from our research break. So, Heisters, what have we got?
Well, we've got the exact dimensions, which is what we went looking for.
Oh, right, yes.
Yes.
So, it's 81 centimeters high, 180 centimeters wide, and 120 centimeters deep.
Now, I was imagining the thing to be a lot bigger.
Yes,
actually.
it looks because it looks
Super
so
small.
massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's actually, I don't know, what are your dimensions?
How high, wide, and deep are
Yes. How wide and deep
where
are
my
you?
height is 1 meter and 60.
Perfect. You'll fit
Yeah.
in the box.
Yes.
Yeah, because we need the box needs to be bigger.
A
Than
bit
that,
bigger
clearly. Yeah.
for the cake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
So
the
I
cake
feel
needs
like
to be-
this is ideal, actually. Yeah. Good size.
Should
You're
we?
welcome. I'm doing what I can. I said I'm your girl.
Should we maybe have Andre? I think we're on a first name basis by now.
Oh, for sure.
Because he's such an important part of the heist. Should we maybe have him, adding insult to injury, bake the cake into the shape of the Resolute Desk? A huge chocolate cake.
I don't know if Trump would appreciate that.
Okay.
There's-
Me too. I
Like
don't
if he
think
comes,
would like it.
he'd be like, "Why did you move my desk into my bedroom?"
Oh, also I found when Trump gets up.
Oh, what time does he get up?
He gets up at 5:30 every morning and spends 4 hours watching cable news,
He does not.
giving us a time window of 4 hours
That's
between
amazing.
5:30 and 9:30 in the morning. So we've got plenty of time.
The thing is, what I looked up is, do we have a plan how we want to get in touch with the chef? Did you think about
You're
this?
just gonna add him on Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought about that, but he would probably think that we're just weirdos adding him on Instagram. You know, he probably get a lot of messages. He has about 70K followers, and if there are some German dudes contacting him
That's
about
why
his-
you're gonna do it.
Speaking from experience.
yeah, but I thought about maybe we could find out where he works out, because he's posting a lot of
Yeah, okay, good.
workout pictures and videos on Instagram, and become his gym buddy, and then get close to him so he knows we're not some random freaks.
That'll have to be you, Fritz.
Okay, fine. I'll take
Yes.
that. Yes, absolutely. Good.
You have to
finally,
be something at least.
I can bring
you know?
my skill set to the table.
Yes.
Being
You
a
could-
workout madman.
Yeah, you could be his
Yeah.
personal trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'll work out with Andre. Yes.
Okay, great.
Good idea.
So glad you guys have found things to do. I'm just gonna coordinate this thing. That'll be fine.
You are
Also,
the
I'm
support.
not allowed to go to America
How so?
for reasons.
Okay. Well, you still need to organize our journey there.
Yeah.
You are tour
Great.
organizing
Yeah.
that.
Book our hotel.
I'll book the
you
tours
know,
in the
you
hotel,
know.
right? Yeah. Under my own name. That'll be great. This heist is gonna go super well.
I don't get code names. You could be Mr. White. I'll be Mr. House. Dr. House.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
And you'll just be Ivanka Trump for the sake of this heist.
Sure.
So I was still wondering if we could just get him to replace the desk just from his because I just googled replicas.
Yes.
And where one can buy replicas, and I'm sure you found prices as well.
There's one on House with a Z,
Yes.
which is like 4,000 something.
Yeah, that's the price I found. Somewhere
Yeah,
between
yeah.
like 5,000
And like 300 for delivery.
and like 20,000, like up to that. And then I found one which blew my mind because it costs $110,000.
Oh, that's the official White House replica, but that's not original size.
No, it's not actually. So what's really great about it is the way they sell, and I feel like this could really work for Mr. Trump himself, because as much as it is, and I quote, an exacting as possible replica to the actual HMS Resolute, this version is larger and features sophisticated and seamlessly integrated advanced technology that can be customized to your field, including, a near tabletop size retina-like display hidden when not in use, in-desk central processor, secondary portable computer with synchronized tablet, private network server, pop-up video conference table, solid-state drives, indestructible safe, like all the things that Trump actually needs.
Okay.
I feel like we could convince him to buy this from us in exchange.
But wouldn't we rather convince him to send out an executive order to update the desk?
Yes.
And then we just replace it?
Yes. And it's going to be bigger. It's going to be huge.
Yeah.
It's going to be bigger. It's going to be better. And I feel like we should get Ivanka to give him this gift as a present
Okay.
for his birthday on
Easter.
Easter, including a cake.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
And in fact, it's arriving right now. Here they are. Here's the two men moving it in, including
Yeah.
your chef. Which is weird, but
No,
okay.
but the chef can push the cake into the bedroom.
Okay.
And
Aren't his
then-
talents wasted then?
But he's got 42
Because he
seconds
can
to
just-
come to the Oval Office and replace the desk with us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can make that. I'll work with him on the speed.
Yeah. Okay, good. Short distance sprinting.
Okay, so that replica is 100,000?
110,000, yes.
It all makes sense so far.
How much is the makeup going to cost? And like the things.
It's fine. 20, 30.
1,000?
We obviously have no idea how much makeup costs, do we? You could say that.
I
Like,
didn't know being a woman is so expensive.
Yes.
I knew it's expensive,
but holy
wow, that's
moly.
hilarious.
Like 20 to 30 euros?
For makeup?
You could be Ivanka Trump for 20 to 30 euros? Oh, no,
I
you're
mean,
not
I would
Ivanka.
need her clothes. That would be more expensive.
Oh, well, what do you need? Like,
She
you
has,
gotta
she,
tell
has
us
her
what
but-
you
own,
need.
she has her own clothing line. It's not going to be that expensive.
Okay. Do I?
Does she wear her own clothes?
But can I wear something? Is this?
I
Am I
sug-
allowed to wear something?
So ideally, you'd
I
be,
suggest you do.
ideally you'd be wearing a reminiscence to the Marilyn Monroe style dress,
Yeah.
which is. Let me see if I still.
You
have that.
probably won't even
It's
notice
another
that
heist
I'm
where
not
we
his
actually
daughter.
steal.
Oh, the actual
The
dress.
actual dress,
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
I don't know what's her voice like actually, but
It's very husky. It's like happy birthday.
How do you
I
know
just
that?
drank a lot of whiskey
How do you
the night
not
before.
know that?
He's the biggest fan, I guess.
So we need a budget of at least 500 for whiskey.
Okay, 500 for whiskey. Add another 1,000 for the dress.
20 for makeup.
20 for makeup.
That's a good budget.
Yeah. 500 for whiskey.
How much does a cake cost?
I feel like we can just sort of take that off the White House cake budget.
Yeah.
Oh, great! That's amazing. We're gonna make them pay for their own cake and eat it.
We're gonna bake a cake and we'll make the White House pay for it.
Yes.
So okay, that's fantastic.
Just gonna do the math on how much 110,000 US dollars is, and you just keep chatting for a bit.
We'll just keep chatting. Okay, so are there any costs right now? So I feel like
Wait,
we're gonna
I should need to go to the hairdresser as well. That costs about 200.
200.
Yeah.
That's
to-
not in the budget.
Yeah. Okay. Do we have this? Do we have this?
Yeah, of course we have.
Okay.
We've got this
Fine, apparently.
in there. So I just want to talk about the split a little bit here. Are we gonna have to, split in Andre a quarter in on this? I feel like he might need that.
Yeah.
Could be fair. Because he's in on the whole thing, right?
Okay, so let's.
But
How
it
much
was
how much
his
are we selling
idea.
for? at
We're
this
selling for
moment?
1 million.
1 million.
1 million US dollars.
Okay, this whole
I'm
heist.
selling my soul for this. You know.
Yeah,
Are
you've
you
got
suggesting you get more than we do?
I give more than you.
But you've got 250,000 for your soul.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a lot
What do you
more
need
than
your
you
soul
get.
for anyway? Who
Yeah,
are you,
right,
Marvin
right.
Gaye?
Okay, so I feel like a quarter split might
Okay,
be
so
worth
we're
it.
losing 100,000 on heist expenses.
We're losing more
roughly.
than 100,000.
No.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
The
It's
desk
nine-
costs 110,000.
Which is 93,000 euros.
Yeah, but we're selling the desk for $1 million.
Oh, right. Ah, fuck,
Yes.
I forgot.
We're working in
Okay.
dollars here.
Yeah, sorry. So it's
Yeah.
only 934,000 euros we're looking at. Okay.
What a disaster.
Yeah, in which case we are looking at like 845,000
Okay.
euros.
But as a starting bid, remember? This is
Yeah,
still,
it's a starting bid.
It's
So
an
I
auction.
think we can get way higher than that. Like Hillary Clinton alone would pay 2 million to sit behind that desk.
Once again, how many times are we going to sell this desk? Because if we're out there making replicas,
No.
are we only going to sell it once? We are
No, but like
honorable
Hillary
thieves.
Clinton would go as high as 2 million.
You think so?
Absolutely. Just to smash Donald Trump in the face.
Or
I think
her husband?
even Obama would bid on it.
Would he?
Yeah.
Does he have that kind of cash lying around though?
He's doing speeches for huge companies at the moment.
Well, how much does one get paid for that?
A lot, I imagine.
I wouldn't hire
Enough
him.
to afford a nice desk.
I wouldn't hire him.
You couldn't afford him.
He's not my president.
Okay, fine. Okay, but like Kim Jong Un, Putin, they
right.
would bid a lot.
They're going to outbid each other.
I think it will go to Putin.
I still
Probably.
think we should start this off at $1 million and
Yes,
then we
100
just see. Okay,
it's-
so we
it's just
should
a nice,
we should
clean
work on
number.
like the lowest
Okay,
possible bid.
So lowest end, it's
And we don't have to tell Andre that we're selling it for more. I'm just saying.
okay.
But that's bad karma. Then our plan
it?
might not work. You know.
But he's the only one out of the four of us who has a personal vendetta against Trump.
That's true.
So any money he can grab from the heist is just a nice bonus to
Okay.
him.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's right.
So if he gets a clean 250,000, the rest we can split amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's say we are looking at maybe 400,000 each.
Yeah. I can work with
Yeah, is that
400,000.
enough for your soul?
I guess.
Also, you got
Sorry,
the burger
there's
for
still
free,
a couple
so-
of there's a couple of
Then yes.
costs that we haven't calculated yet. Like this
Travel?
travel expenses.
Okay.
Or should we just all do that ourselves at this point?
I mean, well, we can might as well just put it onto the heist budget.
I only fly business.
Okay, how much do you think we're looking at?
Probably about like 4,000 to 5,000 per person.
Really?
Yes.
To Washington?
Yeah,
Who wants to go to fucking Washington, D.C.?
and back.
Oof. Okay.
4,000?
So 15,000 travel expenses.
Can we combine this with a US trip?
Nah.
No? Okay.
Well, you can.
wanna-
You've
yeah.
got
I'm staying longer.
you've got
I'm just-
240,000 euros to do whatever you want with. Like,
After I've stolen a desk from the president, I'm not staying any second longer in the United States than I have to.
no, neither am I.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's get right back
Also,
to
still, I'm
Germany.
not quite sure why I'm coming along, but
Well, I mean, for the experience.
yeah, sure, okay.
Maybe you could be part of the Easter egg hunt.
I could be one of the children. That'd be amazing.
some shoes
I
on your
actually,
knees and
in a
then-
weird way, I feel like Donald and myself would get on quite well. Because I'd just be like, listen, I know Gary. I know Gary
Yeah.
Player. So the two of us could have a good conversation about golf
What if you get him to the Easter egg hunt?
after he's watched a bit of news, after he's had
Yeah.
some cake, after
Yeah.
he's enjoyed his daughter's singing. Yeah. Then the two of us can go for an Easter egg hunt and talk about things that we have in common.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can do that.
Okay, so Gary Player is now part of the heist as well.
Kind of.
For a nice wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you can talk to the president about the desk.
Generally, about
Yeah.
all sorts of things.
Yeah, good. Good, I like that. Okay.
I'm the conversation man. Like, I feel like we'd have a lot to say to each other. I mean, aside from the fact that he's the age of my grandfather, which is weird.
Which one, Gary Player or Donald Trump?
Donald Trump. And Gary Player, probably.
How far are we into the plan now? Did we manage to get the desk out of the house yet?
No, we haven't.
No.
done
Okay,
not
it's
yet.
still in the house.
It's still in the
but
White
it's,
House.
It's
Okay.
in the box.
Yes, it's in the box.
It's in the box, but we gotta
ready
get it
to
out.
go. So, again, there are pretty much two ways we can get it out. We can get it to West Executive Avenue Northwest
Right.
through the West Wing. We can't get it out on the north because there's no traffic allowed on Pennsylvania Avenue. So through the West Wing would, I think, be most feasible. Or we can carry it out through the Rose Garden, in which case we'd have to wait for the Easter egg hunt to start. Because then all eyes will be on the Easter egg hunt.
And like 4 people carrying a desk over the lawn will not be suspicious
I mean,
at all.
the desk is in a box,
Oh, right.
and we'll roll it. So it
A
could
brown box. What could
Yeah,
be in the brown
it's
box?
gonna be a
Not-
white box.
Nothing
A white box.
suspicious.
Anything brown at the
Printing
White House
supplies.
looks suspicious. Yeah, we're going to label it printing supplies.
Definitely.
Okay, so we need to print out a label, which will probably put us down for another 1,000 euros.
That better be a very nice label, I must say.
It must be an official White
Must
House
be
label.
the best label I've ever seen.
Okay, for the label, printing equipment, okay. Okay, so we are going to roll it out through the Rose Garden
Yes, I think
during
so.
the Easter egg hunt.
I think so.
And then we're just going to roll
We don't
it
have to
out
pay for the Easter egg hunt, right?
No.
That's happening
Happens
anyway.
every year. Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah, and every year it's opened by the President and the First Lady.
That's amazing.
So,
How long is the Easter account? 4 hours?
How
or-
long is a piece of string? Like,
I don't know.
until all the eggs have been
And,
found.
Trump usually talks to the media after.
So we do have enough time.
Yeah, we.
I'm just
absolutely.
imagining this
Especially
image
if
of
Andre
like
is helping.
they're still doing like the speeches, and in the background there's just like people carrying this giant box, like
not carrying it,
right
we're
past
rolling
it.
it.
Well, how are we rolling it? It's on wheels.
Yeah, we're not going to carry the box with a cake and Lee inside, are we?
We're gonna wheel that as well.
Yes. Aren't we? We're going to carry the box?
Well, I don't know.
Sounds unreasonable.
We've got Andre the Giant helping us. Like,
All right, fine, let's carry
But
the
he
box.
attracts too much attention if he's outside.
But he's there every day.
not normally pushing around desks through the Rose Garden.
Is he carrying it or is he pushing it? Make up your mind.
I'm not the one who invented wheels. I'm really not. I promise you. It wasn't me. So he's going to push carry the box.
Okay, so we've got 2 wheels on the box.
Yes.
So 2 of us can push and he can carry.
Yes.
I think we should pull at this point. But
Okay. We're going to harness him in.
like a human ox.
Yes, it'll be like, traditional White House.
Yes. Yes.
and then he'll pull it to
To a van?
the van. Well, he could
Yeah,
put
there
it.
must be a kitchen van.
He could put
I
it
mean,
as far as he
how else
wants.
would we deliver the cake?
Oh, right.
Like, there must be a van.
Because not only the cake has arrived in a van,
Yes.
but also the replacement desk has arrived
Yeah.
in a van.
Yeah, so we've got 2 vans to choose from.
Ah, right. We gotta get the other desk in.
Wait,
So-
Lee, where are you
Yeah.
at this point?
Actually, I'm still inside,
Crying,
right?
crying in a corner,
Thinking about my life choices.
thinking
where my
about
life-
250,000 euros.
Why didn't I study something good? Well,
Trying to show off the
Why
kind of
didn't you
dirty you
study
can't
anything
wash
good?
off.
I don't know. I'm wondering too now.
Man,
Okay, I'm still in the bedroom, right?
you're still in the bedroom.
Well, I mean, there's 42 seconds.
What happens after these 42 seconds? We didn't think about
run,
this.
run.
Okay.
I gotta, yeah, you have to get me out of there.
Happy birthday, Dad. Bye.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Close your eyes for a surprise, and then run for it.
Yes, and then have one of those popper things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then get out of there. Mm-hmm. Really, hoof it.
Can we maybe time it that somebody gets him
Oh.
to the Easter egg hunt? That
We pass the bedroom with the real desk the second you're finished singing, so you can hop into the desk.
Like,
I know
but
there's
he will
enough. There's
see
enough.
that.
No, outside the bedroom.
Okay. Ah, yeah.
So you just say something like, "I'm just going to change into something more comfortable, like a desk."
And he's gonna be, I like that.
I like, daddy like.
I feel pretty uncomfortable right now, but hey.
You're going to exit the bedroom, hop into the desk. There's enough room for Monica Lewinsky, so you should fit in nice and comfy. And we're just going to put you into the box. And roll push you out.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
to add to the confusion. So there's cheap replica desks, which
Yes.
cost like
5,000.
5,000.
Yeah.
But there's cheaper ones as well that I saw that were somewhere like 800 or
There are no
1,000.
good replicas.
Okay, here's the plan though. We have about 100 of those delivered at the same time on the same day.
It's still like 80,000 euros.
We're making 1 million.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Like, we have to
Alright.
get away with
Okay,
this.
okay.
So that there's just going to be so many delivery vehicles there, all with the same goddamn desk in them. And they're all trying to deliver these desks at exactly the same time. In fact, you know, we can scrap the $1 million desk, the 100,000 one, the one that's so amazing, the
Yeah.
one with all the bells
We're
and
just going to put a
whistles.
cheap one in.
No,
and put an iPad on it.
no, yeah, that'll be just as good. No, we'll just deliver 50 of them. And like they'll all be in there. Like it's going to be chaos
You're going to cram the Oval Office.
with
So,
desks.
so it's one of
You
the
always
typical,
go with the
how do I
chaos.
rob this? Chaos everywhere.
Yes.
Okay.
People just keep delivering desks like all morning, like, and just like no one actually knows which one is the real desk.
Okay, so we get like 50 subcontractors.
Yes.
To deliver, how many desks? 100 in total?
Fuck it, yes.
Okay.
100
Let's go with
desks.
100 desks. Okay.
Go hard or go home
Yes.
on Easter
On Easter.
during the hunt.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to put us down for 80,000 for cheap desks?
Yes. Because they don't have to be like the oak and the mahogany. Like they can be pine.
Yeah, also I feel like
Bring the pine
we
desks.
should, just to add a little more confusion, pay in Bitcoin.
Sure.
Very important.
I don't know why that's important.
Because they can't trace 100 desks back to us.
Okay. Okay. I can work with that.
Okay, so we've just saved like 13,000 euros.
Boom.
On desks.
Boom, we're flying first class.
Well, I like that.
I can get some better makeup.
Okay, even better. No, that's not.
Look, if you want to look like Ivanka, it can't be too good.
Okay. True.
So, do we have a final total there now? Are you still writing that all down?
Yeah, I'm still.
What are you writing down?
They need to summarize the heist after.
Oh, right, yeah, that's like my job.
Yeah, the job got stuck with me. So, We've got 500 for whiskey, 1,000 for the dress, 20 for makeup, 200 for hairdressers, 15,000 for travel expense. But let's maybe bump that up to 20,000.
Yeah.
We also want to stay in a nice hotel, right?
Sure.
Definitely.
Okay, so 20,000. 1,000 for a nice label that says printing equipment, and 80,000 for cheap desks, adding to a total of 83,000 euros.
That's great.
That's really not that much.
No,
No, and I feel like that heist is solved.
it might be. What do you think?
Yeah, we get the money from the previous heist, or
We just look.
Details,
gotta-
don't-
details.
like,
We don't think about it yet.
No, you got to spend money to make money.
Yeah. My favorite quote.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Okay.
does that mean we're ready for a summary?
I feel like we are. I mean, interrupt me in case anything feels a bit dodgy.
No, that's fine.
Absolutely not.
No, all of this feels absolutely
Yeah,
perfect,
it's-
especially the point where
Absolutely.
we're selling your soul to
Yes.
Donald Trump.
I feel like
And we're not
I'm
even-
just happy that my soul gets sold for so much. I probably would have sold for less if you weren't there. So
good to know.
you saved me. Thanks.
We don't even give you the nice makeup as a thank you. You know, like, do you get to keep the dress?
And you might get chased around the bedroom by a horny old man.
Oh my God, is he fast? Do you think?
No.
Like on
No,
a short
No,
distance?
no, absolutely
Like
not.
never.
Also, it's
No.
in the morning. He was sleepy.
Yeah, and he's used to watching cable news in the morning for 4 hours. He hasn't had his Diet Coke yet.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I think that's just what they say. I think he sleeps all the time.
The source is Business Insider, by the way.
Yeah. Well,
It wasn't BuzzFeed.
like the TV might be on.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's still sleeping.
Okay. Well, I mean, I feel like his daughter could wake him up.
I love the smell of
we
napalm
could-
in the
okay,
morning.
As we deliver the box, we should do like a Jared Kushner impression in front of the door. Look, Ivanka, you really don't have to do that if you don't feel like it.
So you're there just to do the impressions?
Well, I'm part of the heist because I get to know Andre at
Yeah.
the gym.
All right,
So should we get into the summary?
go on.
Okay, so first step, we have to convince Trump that it's his birthday on Easter, even though his birthday is June 14th.
This will be the easiest part.
Yes, because we can just get someone to call him, congratulate him, we can tweet him, and we can just tell him if he tells the public that it's his birthday on Easter, he can take part in the Easter egg hunt.
I see no problem with this plan.
Okay,
Perfect.
Lee, you have to dress up as Ivanka Trump before we get to the White House, because there's no restrooms in the White
Yeah.
House. Okay, also...
Can you actually do this? Like, can you actually do Ivanka Trump, like, for your next cosplay?
I will now.
Yeah?
I will.
Okay.
It's good. Okay, you have to rehearse Happy Birthday, Mr. President.
Easy.
Can you sing?
I can.
Yeah? Good, because I can't. That's the only reason why I'm not doing the cake thing. Just want to point that
It's
out.
Not the only reason, but yeah,
Fine.
it's one of them.
One of them.
It's top 3.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Happy Birthday, Mr. President, which is 42 seconds.
And also
long.
drink a lot of whiskey the day before.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah. Your voice gets a bit more Marilyn Monroe.
Yes.
Okay, a lot of whiskey. Yeah, the night before. Not too much, clearly. You still
no,
must
no,
be-
no, no. Still want to be
Yeah, you
sober.
still need to be able to, and slip out of
Yeah.
the bedroom.
Do you want to be sober when this happens?
I still gotta think about
Maybe
it.
some Dutch courage just before, like, you start, just like a couple of whiskeys, just to...
But not enough to make Donald Trump look attractive.
No, that would be a lot of whiskey.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we've got a whiskey budget of $500, 500 euros.
It's not enough for that.
Okay, good. But months before, I started meeting Andre Rush at the gym. We became gym buddies. He gave me a couple of tips on strength, and I trained him on speed,
He lacks
which
that.
is important.
You guys are an amazing duo, can I just say?
Oh yes, we could fight crime together.
You could.
Certainly. So
You could create your own podcast with him.
Don't get jealous.
I'm a bit bitter that I'm not involved in this heist.
well, you get a golf player. You organize the travel. Like, what else can you contribute?
I'm getting a good deal for what I'm doing. I'm getting a pretty good deal, I must say.
Okay, so Andre and I have become gym buddies, and we convince him to bake a cake large enough for Lee and Ivanka Trump cosplay to fit into. And the cake goes into a box that has the dimensions of at least 81 centimeters by 180 centimeters by 120 centimeters.
Right.
At least. Probably a bit bigger, because
Sure.
we need to
Put the desk in there
snugly.
comfortably.
Yeah, and quickly.
Yeah.
So we just visit Trump's bedroom in the morning, anywhere between 5:30 and 9:30. I want to go for 7:30. Feel like at that time he's at his first morning dump. His first morning tweet. No? 7:30 not good?
7:15.
Okay, 7:15. All right, I'm just going to put that down.
All
as
the details.
7:15. The details matter.
Yeah, I know.
People who don't worry about the details get caught.
Not us.
So, you sing Happy Birthday, Mr. President. Oh, no, before that, we have to tell Trump we're replacing the desk with a better desk.
No, we scrapped that idea.
Okay, we scrap it. Okay,
Well,
fine.
well no, that's his. Sorry, we have kept that. That's his. That's what he gets as a present. He gets.
So we tell...
He's having the desk replaced by something even better.
Okay, so do we write him a birthday card?
Sure.
Okay.
A huge one.
So birthday card's another €5 on the heist expense
It's
list?
getting expensive
I'll take
here.
this one. I'm gonna take the birthday
So
card.
you are part of the heist now.
Yes, I'm the birthday card designer.
You're the card man.
I'm the card man.
Okay. So birthday card says like your old desk, you're gonna love your new desk. It's huge.
Desks.
Do we want to spoil the surprise? Okay.
They're gonna be huge.
They're gonna be huge.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure he gets language jokes, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. He'll get it once he gets to the Oval Office.
Yeah, there we go.
And stumbles upon 100 desks.
100 desks.
Okay. So, Andre and I rush towards the Oval Office, cram the Resolute Desk into the box, and rush back. So it's maybe 15 seconds to the Oval Office, 10 seconds to get the desk in, 15 seconds back, leaving you just enough time.
Don't forget about me.
No. We're not
I'll
gonna
stay there forever
We're not
and
gonna
die.
to say something like, I'm going to change into something more comfortable, like a desk, and then slip out of the bedroom, into the box, into the desk, and we're just going to push you out as the Easter egg rally starts. There's probably going to be a few hours of dead space in between. We'll just be pushing the desk through the West Wing. But honestly,
Lost?
I feel like in this White House, no one's going to notice.
Okay, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Also, all the other desks are going to arrive.
Yes,
So
and everyone's
us pushing a
moving
desk
desks
won't
everywhere.
look suspicious.
No, not at all.
Okay. So the desk will be scheduled for 7:30.
Yes.
Okay, good. 100 desks.
At
for
7:30, please.
7:30 in the...
They could start arriving an
Yeah.
hour 45 before that.
Yeah. You think it's going to take an hour 45?
No, just so
But
that...
they can't
so
be
that
there
they can
too
start
early because
carrying
we
them
need to
in
get
there.
the original desk out first.
No. They can start piling them in there before the original desk comes out. We just
But
need
we
to
only have
know
40
which
seconds
one.
to get to the Oval Office and get the desk out.
Oh. Yeah, but it doesn't mean they can't start piling the new ones
Have you
in there
seen
already.
the Oval Office? It's tiny.
No, it's not. I just looked up the dimensions.
But there's no way you can fit even 10 discs in there and still get the old desk out.
It's 10 meters by 10 meters, basically.
But fit in 10 desks.
You can stack them.
So,
It's
okay.
really high.
So we're going to tell the moving company to stack the first couple of dozen desks.
Yeah.
And leave enough room.
How else are you going to fit 100 in there?
Leave enough room for another 90 desks to come in
Yeah.
and one to get out.
Look, it's not our problem how they actually get at
But I
as
feel like
many
the
in there.
hallway will be crammed.
Yeah.
I think
But we're going out through the garden.
Oh, right.
So they're creating
No, but
chaos
we have
in
to
there.
get Lee. Because otherwise she'll be stuck in the bedroom.
Damn it, Lee. I feel like the chances of us abandoning Lee are high at this point. We're just like, we didn't think of this. Fuck it.
No, we always have to get away with it.
Oh, right. We all have to get away
yes,
with it.
even the co-heist hosts.
Okay.
Guest heist hosts.
How far is the bedroom to the Oval Office?
Haven't looked that up.
It's probably a different floor, even.
Disagree. Research break?
I think this is important.
Okay, research break.
Okay.
Details.
Oh, shall I leave the camera on?
Sure.
Oh, God.
Oh god.
Editing's a nightmare. Sorry.
No, it is on the first one.
Is it?
Yeah. But it's, other than that, it's not fun.
Lucky us.
Lucky you.
So we're good on this.
Okay. Okay, I'm still rolling for whatever reason.
Okay, we are back from our research break.
And it's not far.
Yes, it's on the first floor, but it's not a far walk. Like, Andre and I can carry the box easily.
Okay.
In
So
42
happy our
seconds.
plan still works out.
Yeah.
I was scared that there
We-
might be some problems, but now
We get a bit of leeway because you can just say your sexy tagline. Like, they'll probably buy us another 5 seconds. Also, Trump has to read the card, which will probably buy us another 4 minutes.
But these desks are going to be delivered by professional movers.
Yes.
They're not going to stack the hall full so you can't move more desks in and out. These guys know what they're doing.
Okay, so we're just going to get one subcontractor to deliver 100 desks.
No,
But if we get more, then they might get in each other's way.
No, they'll
But it's
communicate.
just one. Oh,
Yeah.
Would they, though?
no. Well, on the day when they arrive.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Whoa, you're delivering one as well."
Okay.
It's going to be
99
panic. It's going to be
more
a
desks.
disaster.
So I always thought there's no honor amongst delivery guys, but
There isn't, but that's
okay.
yeah. Well, okay, fine. So they're all going to try and get their desk in at the same
Yeah.
time, which means you've got Andre, who's
Yeah.
going to deliver them right out of the Oval
Okay,
Office.
yeah,
like
fair
I
enough.
don't think
Yeah.
it's going to be a problem.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so they come in early,
Yes.
maybe starting at 7?
Yes.
Okay, so the ruckus is going to start at 7. It's probably going to last till 9.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it'll go on most of the day, to be quite honest with you.
I'm sorry. Okay, then let's say the Easter egg hunt starts at 9.
Do we know when this Easter egg hunt starts?
I don't want to take
It doesn't
another
matter.
research
Okay,
break.
that's
Let's say
fine.
9.
Okay, this year is happening at 9.
Let's just tell
I
Trump
think
it's
an Easter
not.
egg should start at 9, so it's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it's huge.
Because it's going to take all day.
Yeah.
Look, if there's 100 desks being delivered, it is going to take all day for kids to find Easter eggs.
Yeah. Wait, they hunt in the house?
No.
Okay, they hunt in the garden.
Yeah,
Okay, I thought
on the
so.
south lawn.
Do you guys want to be like throwing out extra eggs as you're going
Create
along?
more chaos?
Yes,
Yeah, sure, why not?
Some men just want to see the world
because you know
burn.
the German Kinder Surprise are
Yes.
illegal in
Yeah.
America, right?
What if,
Yes,
just, if we had someone
yes.
who could maybe use something like a golf club to golf club Easter eggs with precision into the rose garden to cover our exit, like a professional golf player, one you might know.
Oh, I'm there as well, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm talking to him and Gary Player.
Yeah.
And the three of us that would be the best. I could convince him that the best way of delivering Easter
Yeah.
eggs to the children this year is by golfing the eggs
And
at them.
Trump would totally play along.
Of course. The best way to, hit the kid.
It's going to make for great media coverage on Fox and
It'll
Friends.
be amazing.
Okay, we golf eggs at children.
Yes. No, I get to golf kids at children, all right? That's going to be I'm going to be involved in that.
Okay.
We count on you.
I'm going to get caught, aren't I?
Oh no, you just trust me. As soon as Fox and Friends roll in, you just casually stroll
Yeah,
out.
just walk away.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I won't get caught for the desk thing, but I'm going to get caught for being, hitting eggs at children thing.
It's your Second Amendment right to golf club eggs at children.
It might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, that's fine. And that'll probably then, myself and Gary Player, that'll be the most South African thing to happen at the White
You
House.
could even tell Trump, no, we do that in South Africa
all the time. Yeah, we do.
Okay. We get the desk into the van. Mm-hmm. You come join us at, what's the address again? West Executive Avenue Northwest.
Right.
We just drive to the hotel.
Yeah. And then
With the desk?
Sure.
Okay,
why
yeah,
not?
okay.
Well, maybe
Look,
maybe directly
There's
to the
100
airport.
desks in Washington, D.C. at this time.
Point. It's gonna be
yeah.
We could drive directly to the airport, then have the bidder pick it up there.
Yeah. We could also do that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't insist on going back to the hotel. I just thought if there might be some whiskey left.
I feel like we should leave the country quickly.
Okay,
I
you're probably
With
right.
the desk, or
You're the reason
do we
why.
leave it
No,
there?
we leave the desk at the airport
Yeah, sure.
and cash on delivery, and we fly home with a bag full of cash, which is illegal.
So,
Well,
look, if we auction it off, we also get paid in Bitcoin.
oh, of course we do. Yes, of course.
Yeah,
I forgot
so-
about that. We don't actually get cash.
Yeah, no, we get paid in Bitcoin. And then
That
just,
makes more sense.
yeah, as soon as we're here, just sort of trade it back.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I feel like that's it for the
Seems
heist.
perfect, I guess.
What's the name of the heist again?
Pen and paper.
Pen and paper. Well then.
Okay. Well,
Gentlemen.
that's pen and paper for you. We stole the desk of the President of the United States of America.
I'm selling my soul.
I feel like, yeah, you're selling yourself. I feel like you're...
Yeah, but, you know, always remain honorable.
You hear that too?
Yeah, I hear that.
Hang on, we're just going to take a short break.
Yeah, thanks.
And we're back. Sorry if there's been interference. There's been one in our earphones, and we just want to make sure you have the best audio quality available to hear. Lee, where can the good people of the internet find you?
Well, probably on Instagram. You can find me at Lie_Chee, and it's also my name on Twitter and on Facebook, Lie Chee Cosplay. So, yeah.
And on Twitch.
On Twitch, right? I forgot about it. Thanks for reminding me. I just joined Twitch with a friend of mine, and we are there as Fries and Kreis, playing
pretty
horror
cool.
games and other stuff, crafting, and just basically just screaming into our mics.
But you're also on Patreon.
I am also
Yeah.
as Lie Chee, yeah.
Also as Lie Chee.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe we should do your contact details next time.
Yeah. I mean, we did just make you 250,000 euros. So
Yeah.
True.
we could be pretty good agents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, where can they find you?
They can find me personally at SM Weissbach on socials.
And you can find me at the Oskar Brown.
And you can find this podcast at How Do I Rob This on Twitter, at How Do I Rob This on Instagram, howdoirobthis.com on the internet. And we also have a Facebook page.
We do?
We do. Yeah,
Let
we
me
do.
guess. It's called How Do I Rob This?
It's called How Do I
What?
Rob This.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm mesmerized that none of our listeners stole one of our domain names. Yet.
How do I rob your domain?
Yeah, that would be the perfect heist,
It would be.
actually.
Well then.
Time for a send-off. Oh, you go first.
I go
You
first?
had something prepared last time.
I did, but I forgot what it was. I've been trying to think about it for the whole podcast
okay.
now.
Well,
it was
then,
something about remaining honorable and...
I think always stay gentlemanly.
yes, there we go. Always stay gentlemanly.
Lee?
Never sell your soul.
Okay. Bye.
Ridiculous. Thank you so